Our governor has gone mad again, Rivers State resident declared. If the gods want to punish a person or people, they either involve pledge on the land or deploy agents of slaughter as leaders. The gods are not happy with Rivers State governor. Obviously, hence the affliction by Nyesom Wike. The state had a chance of averting this ruination in 2019, but it did not take it. The recent brutish actions of Wike in Rivers State really knocked me into wondering whether the governor superintends over a parallel country. Wike has taken deeper gulps from the chalice of malice, absolutism, and despotism. He is now running wild and untamed. In April, the governor ordered the arrest of 2 Cavaton pilots for allegedly violating the lockdown measures in the state. After their arrest, the pilots were arraigned at a magistrate court and remained in prison until May. But Adi Sirika, Minister of Aviation, obituary action saying that aviation matters are strictly on the exclusive list of the federal government. Cavaton protesters against the remain of its pilots and said that the federal aviation authorities granted it the permission to fly into Rivers State. And at a press briefing organized by the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19, Sirika corroborated the position of the logistic company, accusing the security agencies who arrested the pilots on the governor's order to display ignorance. Wike has carried on as a law unto himself in Rivers State. He is judged, the jury, and the executors in the state. On Thursday, he made a proclamation in his accustomed cadence, like an imperial of Persia, to unction cars seized during the lockdown in Rivers State. He said that the defaulters will be tried at the mobile court, and I have told the Attorney General all the impounded vehicles must be unctioned. By tomorrow, the Honorable Attorney General would have advertised these vehicles, and we will unction them. On Saturday, bulldozers riding on this batch of Wike moved into hotels, which reportedly violated the lockdown measures, mowing them down. How addled can a man be by Ruth's power? Really, it is depressing seeing how some Nigerians share the governor on his inebriation. We have become so inhabituated to abuse and tyranny that we bless our violators and curse our liberators. What is happening in Rivers State violates every sense of decency, normality, and rationality. It is a farrago. As a matter of fact, it is more telling that the People's Democratic Party, which releases witty and vacuous press statements now and then accusing President Muhammadu Buhari of tyranny, does not think it fit to call its transgressing members, who are governors, to order. Nigerians witnessed how Ben Iyade, governor of Cross River and a member of the PDP, harassed, hounded, and accredited Agbo Jalingo for criticizing his government. They are also seeing how the administration of Emmanuel Udo of Akwa Ibom is punishing Kufriu Carter, a journalist, for criticizing a commissioner in the state. On Saturday, Mark Akpan, mother of the detained journalist, was denied access to see her son by the DSS in the state. The distressed mother said her son did not commit any crime that was leveled against him. Even families of the armed robbers are permitted to see their son in a cell and see how he is doing. Painting a picture of the respondents, kneeling mama said that she does not have money. It gives me the small money I used to eat because I retired since 2016 and the governor refused to give me my gratuity. I am being fed by my son. Her son spent more than 14 years in detention without any charge. This is not how to govern a people. One thing is very clear: the only irritation of the PDP with the President Muhammadu Buhari administration is lack of access to power. The PDP should desist from issuing hypocritical statements and purge itself on the same vermin in the APC. The party has no moral ground to attack the ills of another like it. The PDP must call its governors to order now. They must call their governors to order. If not, things will get worsened in this country, in this state. It is the policy of Newswire not to endorse or oppose any option pressed by a user or content provider by a user. So the governor should be told the right from the truth. So the party has no moral ground to attack the ills of another. So the PDP must call their governor, Nyesom, to order now before it's too late. Thank you, viewers, for listening to this news. Whatever you like, let them say. Whatever anybody wants to say, let them say. Wike remains the best that has happened to Rivers State. So some people doesn't even like him. But with what Wike is doing, I'm not in support of it. Arresting anybody he sees, violating rules. No, I'm not in support of that. What should be done is to arrest anybody that violates rules, or the person should pay fine. If that is mandated on them, I see no reason why they should be violating the rules of this lockdown in Rivers State. Arresting them is not the way forward. Arresting them is not it will not solve the solution. I will not give any total solution to this. So arresting them does not worth it. What they need is to be cautioned. What they need is to pay fine and be arrested. After being arrested, they can release them, but not detaining them for days. Not detaining them for days or years. No. So whosoever Wike has arrested because of this lockdown order should be released. This is not called for. They cannot separate this person from the family. The person is facing one thing and is facing another. We don't know what the family is going through now. They should release them. If they should pay a fine of 10,000 naira, fine, that can be paid. But arresting them because they are violating the rules of the government of the state does not worth it at all. So they should be released, and they should caution them by fine. They should be arrested, can be arrested, but they will be arrested and be released by paying that fine, that sum of 10,000 naira. If they are being told that, I see no reason why they should violate. They will never violate such rules. They will never violate rules. That is it. That is the fact. I also urge the government, the federal government, to release those that were arrested. Look at what happened to the common man that said things about Buhari's government. He said it because the brother was killed by Boko Haram. He said it in a painful voice that Buhari administration is worst administration. That Buhari is not competent. That is why he's saying this. Why would his brother be killed just like that without Buhari saying anything about it, without the government looking for solution? So because he came out and said all this about Buhari's administration, do you know what Buhari did? He called for his arrest. All these things this government are doing, they don't want it. They just keep arresting anybody they like. The truth is very bitter. If they don't say it now, how would you know that you're making the wrong decision? How would you know that you're not right? So saying this means that they want you to adjust. They are asking for your adjustment, not to arrest them. Okay, arresting them now, will you solve the solution on ground? No, it will not. Will it bring a total solution? No, it will not. So viewers, that is all I have to say. That is my own contributions. What is your own comment on this? Your comment is very needed here. Drop them below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as the bell button to receive updates whenever I publish new videos. And don't forget, share and like this news as well. Thank you.